Hey everybody, welcome back. What are we doing today? You know what? I don't know. Hopefully we have enough belt to bring in iron ore. That's a big problem we have to deal with. And we have belt. Probably not enough belt, but there is belt here. I probably should just use express belt. Just give up. Give up and do it. And you're waiting for ASP, and ASP is ultimately waiting for iron, so it's this Mobius. Arobulus. So I guess we spend all of this belt, and maybe we just use blue belt when we're done. Just to get this done. Alright, we want to get all the way to this point. We want to get to here. Jeez, we're probably going to have to clear some stuff away. Or maybe we just go higher. You know, right here. We so do not have enough belt. Alright, I declare this line is iron ore line. We really do need to get this over there, so I guess I'm slowly justifying what I was always going to do, right? Okay, come on. Leaving this entire corridor open for logistics is one of my better choices. So we're just gonna go right here. Just right here. This is our line. This is what we're doing. This is, in fact, how we do it. Okay. I'm fine with that. This is a great plan. Except for the whole part where we don't have enough. We have like 10 blocks to cross, and we have nowhere near enough. I know I'm just restating what we knew before this. What's all this happening? No. Taking out more bots. I really should have made the bots evergreen instead of refilling them by hand, but they were valuable at the time. Look at that. Look at this. This is good. Here, we're going to full extent. Just cheating our way through here with undergrounds. Look at this. This is good. This is exactly what you want. It's just pouring out, and this is all becoming Nextlet. Excellent. Probably gonna need still more sand before the end. But for now, it is okay. Just picking them off one by one, and we're almost done. This is bad. Alright. This is where we switch to the expensive belt, right? How close did we get to our goal? It's the real question. Alright, we made it to here. Which was halfway, I suppose. So it's basically probably another 100 units of belt. And there's just nothing we can do about it. Maybe I'll come back and downgrade this eventually. I like how this can leap almost an entire city block. Now this is probably the single most expensive way of doing this. And I really should be gapping out everything else instead of using undergrounds. But I need undergrounds to go underneath the walkway. Like here, this is valid. Get some red belt back here. I mean, it definitely makes sense. Each one of these is 45 super steel. That is not an insignificant amount of super steel. At the same time, we can't go on the walkway. We simply cannot. It is uncivilized. So what is this? Lead? Then almost there? Maybe. Okay. And this right here will make way. There we go. Thank you, eye things. It was hideous. It was great. Right, this is gravel recycling. I think we're here, right? Go down. Yeah, we're actually here. Okay, we made it. And so our goal is now to get a full belt of iron ore in right here, I guess. Maybe just in this line. Oh, just tuck right into the last chance line right here. Okay. Alright, that's fine with me. So like so. And then we input priority from this side. I guess we finish it off with blue. There we go. So the ore will finally make it through. Even though I'm not sure that the system really deserves what's happening to it right now. Look at it zoom. We have the point of acceleration right here. Probably could have just used reds right here. Nah, well, it's fine. This is bringing in a lot of iron ore, a full stacked, this is a full stacked red belt, so it's 150 ore a second. Cannot be beaten. And it'll make it onto the last chance line here. And then make it in right here. I guess we don't really want it to be... Because there's going to be waste coming in from right here. Maybe it's best if it's just mixed in. Just do that instead. I want to see it arrive, but it's going to take a while. Even on an express belt. Alright, we'll hang around here for a little bit. Because I want to see this work. Notepad. More iron ore. Finally done. Alright. I've kind of realized we're doing... Oh, that's unfortunate. Science is slower. Because we're out of vat brains again. Yeah. My dream of doubling this up again is just going to have to stay a dream, I think. Because we are not keeping up. I'm going to have to increase brain production. Actually, it seems like slaughtering is kind of thin at the moment. Are you guys still going? Yeah, it sure looks like it. Because the next step is to move this, which is what I don't want to do, and then build over all that and add more tiers of augs for just more meat coming out. Yeah, well. Are we here yet? Yes, we are in fact here. Okay, full stacked red belt. Coming in, ready to party. And down here, and eventually this will translate to more molten iron, I guess. Yeah, this should be double on everything right now. We need to fill up all of this. And that's probably good. Probably. Because we're low on iron down here. This thing, these guys aren't spinning. We do have an iron upgrade we can get, but it's only like 25% more. Well, 30, I suppose, technically. My point is, it's not very great. We're full up on molten steel, so... Oh, and molten iron is kind of charged, too. We still don't have enough. Why is that? How can this be? How can this be? How is this line... How can you be at 80%? Oh, because it overflows out. Never mind. There's no relationship here between how much is in the pipe and how much good is, you know? This backing up kind of is right here, and that's good. Like, these splitters probably don't make even a little bit of sense right now. Let's take a look at processed iron ore. Well, what? Like, it should be up there. Why would it dip ever? Ever? We just supplied more iron ore. Was it just going full speed? Just as it was? Just perfectly balanced? And now I've just kind of overcharged it? And that's it? That would be kind of depressing if true. No, really. How are we not making more processed iron? How does this make any sense? So we added an extra like 1000K, and that's it? Well, that's depressing. It was going very nearly full speed, and then we clipped it over to actual full speed. So the only thing to do would be to speed module all of this. Which I guess we have to do, right? Now that I've spoken the words. Where are you? My favorite building. What we want is to be right here. In the warm center of everything. Speed module you with a 2.5. And this will all go just a little bit faster. And our job is to bring the 2.5 to every block for every good little ore processing machine in the entire world. All in one night. We're speed-a-claws. That's our role. We can't get over there, so we have to... Now we're getting a little bit fractured, aren't we? And that goes all the way to the second tier. Great work. So we just have to avoid the second tier. And we're good. Perfect. Now that's all going faster. Now this will, of course, put stress on Xylonol. We'll put stress on all the other additives. Probably cause us enormous problems just in a bit here. That's fine. We're used to enormous problems. In fact, we hardly know any other kind. And this gets to the third rank here. Oh, we can't? No, we just can. Of course we can. Probably gonna run out of water. I gotta go check that after this. And then just right here, right? And then maybe we get the next iron upgrade at some point. And that gives us an extra 30% for more ingredients. Alright, this needs help too. There you go. That's probably not enough, right? No, that was enough. Alright, good. So now if we head north, we should now see a jump. Processed iron. What's with that dip? It jumped up to double and more. Now it's dipping off. Oh, now we can't. Now we really can't process any more ore. By doubling it like we did, the ore is not reaching in. We have 300 ore a second arriving, and we are using every bit of it. Okay, I accept that. And there's no problem here. These guys are doing their job. We're probably using an astonishing amount of xylanol. You guys need more. More water. Probably here too. Everyone go faster. Just go faster. Alright, good. There's no prod anywhere, unfortunately. That's kicking out more. That's kicking out more. Here's one of the surface of the problems. The other surface of the problem. You're now using 73 xylanol a second, which is 100% going to be a bottleneck. You can't keep up with this, right? Just impossible to keep up with this. But it's not running full blast. So I guess it's less than that. Here, we can probably check. Xylanol. Pegged out. That's a bad sign. And in the last 10 minutes, in the last minute, we're drinking it down. So we should probably get ahead of that. You know, if we want to keep this up, and I do, I should probably go increase xylanol production. I think we do it via 2 methods nowadays. There's the normal refinery method up here, which we can boost a little bit. I'm going to have to go get more oil eventually. And then there's another one. That's methanol. There. We also do this. Whatever this is. Alright, friends, what are you? You can be prodded, so you will be prodded. There you go. And now you need my favorite buildings. Now we did everything at a 5-2 in the processing line, so these guys need 5-3s at least to catch up and be supplied. And right now supply is not holding, on aromatics especially. Alright, so let's just check. So right now we are making 83 a second off of every one of these. Except for this guy who's 33, but he hasn't been prodded. Prodded and sped. So this makes a lot, and I mean a lot more xylanol a second. So maybe this has a shot of keeping up. The prod is what helps it, but we're really low on aromatics. That is probably an issue I have to attend to. Our main aromatic maker remains right here. I don't even know what to do to make this go faster. Maybe I just have to put in another aromatic unit somewhere. Just run exactly this, because it's just raw fiber and sodium hydroxide. And maybe I just make the raw fiber on site. And you turn into cellulose. And then the cellulose goes to lignin. It's doubled to lignin, and then lignin we just crash out to aromatics. I don't know if there's anything better we can do here. Just a bunch of sodium hydroxide. This could be zero inputted pretty easily, couldn't it? Well, except for the fuel. How are we doing over here? Aromatics still struggling. If we go look at Xylenol. So it was up at 42, and now we've put at 48, so 50% more. In the last minute, we're producing more than we're consuming. Alright, so I'll just say we've solved this problem before it became a problem. Very unusual for us, I know. Is this actually working? Is this doing good? And the high-grade iron travels down here, and it's not backing up. But this iron is backing up now. So these guys are running full tilt. Okay, good. Let's take a look at iron plate. We were suffering. This is the trough of suffering. And then spike. Like 9k a minute seems to be max, and then it's full up. Okay. So maybe we need to do more transport then. I can believe it. What's one more whale, right? What's one more? Alright, so we're doubling transport here. That'll hopefully solve our iron plate problem, which will cascade through the factory and solve a bunch of other problems. Kind of worried about this being vented out appropriately. Is anyone filling their cargo with iron plates? Yeah, you. Alright, you don't come here anymore. Since you are filling cargo, you get the privilege of going to the source. That'll be a little more efficient on transport. Alright. Is good? Is good. What we do next? I think... Go make Hyaline? No, we have to do more iron niobium. It's on the list. More iron niobium. And probably just a simple upgrade works, so I'm assuming that means it's level 1s. So let's go take a look at that. Iron niobium is one of those that was upgraded substantially early. No, not you. No, not you. Not you either. Which one of you needs to be upgraded? This is the other thing. Iron Nexlet Timmy. The shaft alloy. Oh, here. You guys. We just don't have enough production here. It makes a lot of it. But, okay. Upgrade. Upgrade. Then you should probably be efficiencyed, because that's what we do. We be efficient. Always be efficient, never not be efficient. That's our motto. 5-3. Okay. 5-2? 5-2. Alright, yeah, now they're all down at their limit. Good. And we are more efficient. And efficiency is good. Slightly less. It's really strange to me that pressurized hydrogen is now one of my primary fuels. Hard to complain about it, though, since it is here. It's like these guys are never actually getting ahead. There you go. That guy's coming back. Alright, good. Let's go take a look at... Yatoya Low. Let's go look at that. Right? That has to have... has to be getting into a better spot ever since we did this, right? Alright, now on the belt we have quite a lot of fertilizer. That's a good sign. We have a lot of everything. Except for ash. We have kind of insufficient ash on the belt. Alright, let's see who's spinning and who's not. We need more ash. That's what I just said. Not spinning, no gravel. And none of these guys are spinning. No gravel, no biomass. Just a mess. By the time it comes all the way up here, maybe we can't. It takes so much bulk. Perhaps we need to upgrade the belt in order for this to actually get any faster. We are shoveling the gravel on as much as we can, and we're having trouble with ash. We need still more. We're nowhere close to enough ash. I guess 2 guys now work it. That'll be our adjustment here. And we did see we need more gravel. So I suppose we up you again. We're just going to continue to tweak this ever so slowly. We'll look at fruit. And fruit is doing much better since we started messing with this. And that will directly translate to more commutes and more fertilizer. And we need to catch more of this stuff. We, in fact, need to catch it all. We saw some slip by there. Like, no friends. We need all of those spaces. A lot of fruit's coming out now. Yeah, we're going to switch that guy to be fruit. So we have a bunch of seeds in the middle and a bunch of fruit guys on each end. What is this whale doing? You're doing nothing. You were put down and forgotten about. I can't help but feel like I've contributed to that problem. Alright, so this is just letting little bursts. This is what you want to see. Little bursts of material on board. Now we're up to 3K ash. We probably need more than that. Let's go to 4K. Because it's needed in amounts just behind gravel. And gravel's at 8K. And biomass is at what? 3K? So that would be a better ratio, probably. It's hard to say, though. I do like how the belt is completely clean right here. That means everything's very efficient. That very little material on the belt is making its way through, and we're cleaning off all of the other material. So this belt can be just cleanly loaded with everything, whatever the factory needs. Like, I want to see this scattered on, just little bits of it here and there. Keep going like that. Just keep doing that. Yeah, so we have a little ash. So the ash is kind of streaky. That's what I'm reading out of that anyway. Maybe I shouldn't have put so much on. Alright, we're not going to think about this. We are going to start making forward progress. Actually, we're going to go look at Xenos. And then we're going to start making forward progress. We got a bunch of stuff we can make. Maybe we can get some of these old tasks off our plate. Actually, let's go get more Xeno pens. They probably exist, right? And then, God, the factory's so big. Factory's so big. How would you even do this without energy drink? I don't understand. Like, what's the intended mode of transportation if not energy drink? Right here. Scary monsters. Because that's what they are. So run. Isn't there another area we're waiting for build? Oh, we need more mushrooms. I remember that. Scary monster dens. Scary monsters. Scary monsters. Okay. Now this place is finished for now. Are you going? You are not going. You need more eggs. There are no eggs on the belt. We got no eggs. Why is that? Why we got no eggs? We have done one product. That's a problem. So this means... Oh, the Xenos ended up here. How? Because we decaged them right there. And you guys should only... Oh, greater than 10. That's how. Alright. Okay, you got me. Here, process these guys. Turn them into eggs. Alright. Good thing I went and looked at the Xenos, right? Now is it time for Hyaline? Where does this fall in the grand progress we have to do here? Where's Hyaline? Hyaline. We need that for bone morphogenic proteins. There's a lot of stuff to make. Alright, we're on our way though. Things are going okay-ish. I mean, kind of okay. We've got to do faster tech after this. We have to invest in it. It's foolish not to do it. Alright, Hyaline. What are we doing? Hyaline. I like the name. I like that stable. Translucent cartilage. Alright, so we have to deal with collagen, which is a bit of a problem. Not that big of a problem. We need Kamut tendons. Oh, that is a problem. How do we manage this? Bring in Kamuts and slaughter them on site? Or do we make the Hyaline in the Kamut area? Don't we have a method of printing tendons really soon here? Why is half of these not going? No Arquad honey barrels? We have Arquad honey. Do we not have enough barrels here? That is absolutely tragic. That will be fixed. Because we need those Vonixes to go. How far away are we for printing Kamut tendons? And just skipping all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because that's going to happen eventually, right? Even though we like the fact we're slaughtering the Kamuts, we like all of the material that comes out of it. You, no. Okay, yes, you. Are all the barrels going somewhere? You know what I mean? Are they like getting trapped in any of these areas? Did I just put too few of them down here? Like, are the barrels getting sucked in? No, these are all no barrels. No barrels, please. No barrels. I say. Alright, you're just printing honey barrels. Maybe one of them is collecting everything. They don't have honey for some reason. I don't know. How bad is this going? Oh, it's pretty bad. Half of them are going the entire way. Do we just not have enough barrels on? It's so few, though. I think we need more barrels still. The problem looks pretty bad to me. So we have a solution, and that solution is just chuck more in. Chuck more in. Don't even think about it. If you're thinking, you are doing something wrong. The frontal cortex is your enemy. Attack it. Alright, so there's your honey barrels. And this should be better, maybe? Alright, what was I thinking about in the split second before I saw this? Alright, we need Kamut tendons to make Hyaline. And that's kind of an issue, because we also need Kamut tendons to make serine. Kamut tendons can be bioprinted using this at the next recipe. So this has to be what we have right here. This is organ printing stage 2, which we can just research. And then we can just print these tendons, right? And it's better. Probably better. Or maybe I just want to keep going with the Kamut. Like all these guys are going. Maybe I've got the rations sorted out now. Maybe this is what we want to stick with. Maybe we just want to split it between serine and hyaline. Maybe. Oh, we have 3 super Kamuts. And we need 4 of them, right? Yeah, 4, and then we can just print the 5th. And then we need hundreds of those. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. We also need the next level Kamut building. Which we get when? Kamut enclosure 2. Oh, we can research that at some point. It's coming. This will also be a process. And we also need the meat and the brains and everything else. So I think we stick with this. I think that's what we're going to do. We have tremendous excess production right here. Okay, so I guess what the plan is now is we're going to split this. We're going to have the serine maker right here. We're going to constantly be making serine out of tendons. And we want half the tendons to come here, and this is where we make hyaline. Right? Okay, this makes sense to me. We have a plan. Hyaline. You are made in Biofact. And we're going to have to put in a collagen maker. Alright, so collagen we make for epoxy over here. So we can just kind of steal this, right? And epoxy is full up. That's so great to see. We're bringing in acetic acid on biofluid. That looks right. Doesn't look like a problem. So we take this. And your job is to be right here, right? This will make our collagen. Here, I'm stripping these out for now. Because I am not sure they'll actually be needed. Oh, we're going to have to... Well, never mind. Never mind. We can do it this way. Alright, so we'll bring in all this stuff. We'll get the steam in. Maybe we'll prod it and speed it. That seems like me. And then we'll make some amount of collagen. Great. Fantastic work. Biofacts. I gotta get rid of these rectisols. I gotta go just clean the inventory a bit. Get some of these buildings out. We need biofact. We have 1 biofact. And you are going to be making hyaline for me. And then we're going to make oxalic acid at some point here. Write that down. Make oxalic acid. Here, what else? What did we just research? Hyaline. And then we research something. Yeah, right there. It's next door. All right, so we need both those things. And oxalic acid is used in polishing compound and ammonium oxalate, which don't we already have? Carbonized fiber. Yeah, don't we already have this? Don't we? Yeah, it's a Pi 3 tech. We already have ammonium oxalate. Why would we want to make oxalic acid? Well, we need to make polishing compound. Wait. We already have this. We have both of them. This is just a different way of making oxalic acid. Alright, never mind. We're not making that for now. We're only going to make hyaline. And This spoils into urea, that spoils into crud. We have to bring in chitin and bones and fatty acids. So it's kind of cruel to make the biofluid guys come all the way up here. But it is a cruel factory. Fatty. Oh, you're not even hooked up. I suppose that makes sense. Right there. Now you should be hooked up, right? This entire tier. Alright, good. That'll make its way in eventually. And this needs acetic acid, which I guess we have to bring in the same way. Acetic acid. Okay, and that will power this, and steam is on site, of course. And then we just have to, you get prodded to hell right out of the gate. And we're just going to steal tendons off this. Okay. And we'll make, so we need bones. So we're already, we don't have a huge amount of space for this, do we? Not handling it like this, at least. Inventory. No. You. As I flail around. Okay. And that's bones in here. Can we get both of them right here? The in and the out? I would hope so. Alright. This uses the space in an okay manner. And then we have to just get all the hyaline being made in this area right here. Alright, we need more biofacts. And then we need to hook all of this up. Then we have to, we have to deal with waste. And we can put wastes down here. Like waste bin 1, waste bin 2. And we can just make it work. And then we have a nice hyaline making area. This is also where I'm going to have the tendons come up. I have to, well, I have red, no, blue undergrounds now. So I am as a god. All right, got it. Understood. Know what to do. Have a plan. Focused. Thriving. Over here, we need biofact. We need to clean our inventory. Scary monsters. And we don't need Utoya low orchards. We do need this. Maybe I should bop down and sort that out while it is ever so briefly on my mind. Biofacts? Probably that's enough. Coal power plant is not needed in my inventory right now. Where are you? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Rectisol. I don't even know what you are or where you go. Probably down here in kind of like the unloved boxes that don't have a huge amount of use. No? Rectisol. Right here. Rectisol? Rectisol. Alright. Those go away. What else? Probably don't need the quenching towers anymore. Or the methanol towers. Those are very specific use. And we almost never use the fluid seps, which is a pity because they're a neat building. Ball mills are probably not needed for a while, especially the jig concentrators and centrifugal fans. Jig concentrators are pulled out once every never. Mixers are used a lot, though. Ionic upgraders are another one of those things that just don't have a lot of use. Give me the ionic upgrader. Where'd you go? And down here, these are all, we can get rid of that. So those will go for recycling. Alright, good enough. Alright, so let's go just really quick. Really quick. Finish off this area down here. I didn't have the buildings at the time. Forgive me. So I'll deliver these mushrooms, and then we're all good, right? Do we need more? Is that good enough? Do I have enough? Is everyone going? No, it was not, in fact, good enough. This is all in the interest of sulfuric. There's more to come. Alright, deliver more. There. Our enhanced mushroom maker is now complete. Okay. Don't get distracted, though. Back to Hyaline. Wish that was a real 30 minutes. Would make everything easier. Gonna have to go fix this factory up a bit. I'm gonna actually have time soon. Very soon here. Are we better? Are we better? Are we all wormy yet? Okay, much better. We're still terribly slow. And the next building is... the next tech tier. Ouch. Big ouch, I say. So if we just do this, and we just focus on making 8 of them. I mean, is this a good idea? It seems like a pretty good idea. Then we can speed it. You don't make a lot of it. What's this used for? It goes into in vitro meat. It goes into scaffold-free bones. Goes into denatured seismite. Which is... decays into phagogens. It looks very expensive, but it's very cotton gut efficient, I think. It's very expensive, though. You don't want this stuff to decay. And then all sorts of this. Oh my god, it takes 10 paragen and 10 magnesium, or 6 magnesium. Wow, and 10 hyaline. At least you make a lot of it. Like, this is not competition, friends. Alright, this is at this tech tier, and this is at this tech tier. Why would I ever do this? This is 2 alien enzymes even. Okay, that's constant. Like, what am I trying to conserve here? I just add in 10 paragen and 6 magnesium, and I get 1/6 more. This is dumb. This recipe right here is dumb. I would not do that. It's even the same speed. It's like, no, that's dumb. And hyperelastic material? That's coming. This is all stuff that's coming soon. Alright. Pay no attention to this. We need to bring in materials now. First, let's bring in all this stuff. Notepad. Return. We need bones. We need chitin. And this is on site. The rest of these are on site. So it's just bones and chitin. So we need 1 bone, 2 chitin. This is the world's easiest whale. Okay. That's good though. I can take easy. Easy works for me. Whale hungry. Pick that up. And we want to go get bone and chitin. So you're going to the wet market. Chitin's got a line for it, and unfortunately that's what we need most of. Need to get more numals processed. 6,000. And then bones. Bones. And then load item. Bones. And then we come here, and then it's just circuit condition. Comparator equals go as per normal. Unload until target. Unload until target. 1 and 2. 6K. 3K. Don't wait. Alright, off you go, friend. Alright, well, good. That's easy. We need more chitin. I should probably go check on that, right? Because chitin is numals. Are you being processed? No. Not really at all. No. Why is this going? I still have to fix the numal animation, too. I got so much to do. I literally have so much to do. It's like all of this is going here. Numals. Show me. Yeah, it's natural that it's spiky because of how slow it is. It's not natural that it drops like that. Gotta fix this. This should be an easy fix, though. And these guys are just full of chitin. When do I get better numals? Better facilities? That's numal stage 2, which I can get now if I wanted to. That might not be a terrible idea. Just for the better buildings. We're not short on eggs. Or maybe we are. Maybe some of these guys aren't going because no eggs. Yeah, right here. Oh, okay. So we really don't have more numal eggs. And that's no milk? Oh, okay. We're out of milk. Oh. Oh. There's a reason. There's a reason, everybody. And then all these Korlexes are just not keeping up, huh? Maybe there's a reason for me to upgrade Korlexes to level 3. Because that's what's coming next. I have these level 2s, but we can just skip. Korlexes skip. Or we can just go get more milk. Or there's probably a better milk recipe. We're on milk 1. Filled milk barrel. Alright, so milk 1 is all that stuff for 3 milk barrels in 100 seconds. And milk 2 is it doubles the amount, it drops the time. It requires Bodos and ash. I mean, that's not terrible. Bodos are plentiful nowadays. How are we doing over in the Bodos stack? We booming? We booming, guys? Oh, we are full up on Bodos. Literally completely full. Alright, we gotta do that then. We'll upgrade Korlexes now. Let's make a note of that. Upgrade milk production. Okay, good. Glad we looked. Let's focus on one thing, though. Let's focus on this. And we have to go and... why are we reading this in 2 spots? Strikes me as a problem. We want to go control... Shift copy. Shift copy this whale. And then we need a new whale right here. Shift copy. And this is going to have to be complicated. Because I only want to make collagen when there is an appropriate amount of... Here, I should think before I do this. How much collagen do you need? 0.1 a second, but you're going to be sped. So let's get an idea of the scale of what we're doing here, right? Before we get all jumpy aheady. Alright, so this is the speed we should be going at. And you need 1 collagen a second to be happy. And we're going to have 8 of these, I think. And you make less than that. You make quite a bit less than that. So this is now 7. So if I have 8, if it just goes full blast, it will never ever catch up. The problem needs 2 commut tendons a second. So I kind of want to count the commut tendons. This is actually very tricky, isn't it? Because I don't want... Alright, well, you can go. This is... Alright, hold on a second. I'll fix you. You can go get stuff. We'll make you work. It'll be okay. Come here. Come here. It's going to be alright. Okay, go. Go and do the thing. And then regulating this is going to be a problem. Because these guys can only need to go when this is... the requirements are met. Maybe I won't even put in a second line of this. Maybe that's just not needed. Alright, so what I'm going to do... We have to arrange the concert of slaughter. So you just slaughter Kamuts when they reach a certain pressure. Okay, that's kind of weird. I have to say that definitely is weird. And you are, yeah. So we have to slaughter Kamuts when we either need Hyaline or we need Serine. And so we have a Serine buffer box right there, and we'll have a Hyaline buffer box like right here. Just assume that works, right? No, it'll probably be one out. All right, so what's going to happen is we will bring in tendons right here. Tendons will come... Why am I even bothering? Look how great this is. The tendons will actually take a trip all the way over here. Here, thank you. Back in the bus. And then you will come right here. And the tendons will come over. Alright, so we're going to have this hand right here. And this hand is going to obey the go signal. The go signal will calculate, do we have too many in the buffer box? If yes, no go. That means we're full up on Hyaline. And we have collagen available to us. And so when we have collagen available, which means we have all these materials. In fact, we have all this material. Don't you decay back into urea? Then urea can be recycled. So we really only need bio-crud out here, right? Okay. So then it will start releasing tendons into the system. Okay, great. And that's going to be that. And more importantly, I want it to be on the outside of the belt. There. It's going to be on the outside of the belt. Now, collagen, on the other hand, will come right here. And this is going to have to go somewhere else. And you come on the near side of the belt. So we're measuring collagen here. Okay, and we're going to have to arrange things. Alright, so we need to have items available. We need a go. We need a go/no-go. Spoilage makes everything 50 times more difficult than it should be. We need to count all of these things. And that's saying don't make too much, but we're not even going to worry about too much. We're going to worry about go and no-go. So we need you in, you in. Then we also need these two in. It leaps to here and leaps to here. So you don't go there. You go here. gather it all together. All right, that guy's stuck at chitin, which is milk. And this guy's stuck at skin, which is... It's like a pretty big problem overall. All right, so what we need is to gather up all these materials. We have to make sure we have skin and that and this stuff. Acetic acid, which we can't put on our quick bar, which is very annoying. Then we also need fatty acids, bones, and chitin. I guess we also need tendons. Should we just assume tendons are always flowing? Maybe we should do that. Alright, so that's what we're going to start with. So you guys need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then acetic acid. I, of course, did more than 6. Right there. Okay. You need to be greater than, because we're testing for existence. You're just going to be 100. Greater than 100, greater than 100, greater than 100, greater than 100, greater than 1,000, greater than 1,000. And if all of these things are going, all of these conditions met, do enable equals 1. We don't do go because that's navigation. All right, so this is waiting, that is waiting. All right, so now we have the E signal, the enable signal. These guys should only go when enable is greater than equal to 1. Great, I'm glad you're with the program. So what I need now is to make sure this signal gets over to where it needs to be. Which is to say, way down here. We're crossing streams now. This worries me. Maybe I've already used enable somewhere else. We're going to use a different signal, just out of paranoia. There. We want you... You're going to be V for victory. Victory is online now. Alright, when V is greater than equal to 1, you go. And we've got all this information here. And comparador and go. I don't like how that's escaping. Because now we have comparador equals go on both of these. Ah, right. Okay, so that doesn't really work then. We can't have comparador or go get out. And if we put this on the green signal, we're still comparador equals go coming out, right? Because you're outputting on... No, only red. Alright, so comparador equals go does not come out now. But you should be red and green, so it should still be okay. Or, maybe not. That's always a possibility, too. And then victory can be on red. Alright, so it's going to add together. So we have only green coming out on this, I think. Alright, let's just pretend that's okay. And we no longer have comparador or equals go come out. So enable on V greater than or equal to 1. There you go. So, no, wait. 1, please. I said the other thing. I meant 1. Don't ask what I do. So this will switch on when we have all of the ingredients. Oh, and we also have to say the buffer is not too high. This is another and. This has to be hyaline. Hyaline less than 50. There. Okay. And so the hyaline will make it in right there. And we'll have some sort of out. All right. These tendons need to not be where they are. Just be processed here. Ever so slowly. Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. It's all fine. All right. So that'll turn on these machines when we have that. All right. So now we're going to do this. We're going to come up by one. We're going to use these inserters. All right. This will put in the commit tendon. And then we will take out waste product. Waste product in this case is urea and biocrud. Urea, biocrud. Okay, good. Then we will have a urea biocrud line coming out this way. Now we've kind of caused ourselves problems here. We're gonna take output to that side. Biocrud, that's you, which means urea comes in right here. And you get loaded in aggressively. Okay, good. And then the biocrud will get out somehow. All right, so you're delivering. And now just bones and chitins. What are we waiting for? And then when bones and chitin are going, we're just assuming we have commuts. Then we turn this on. All right, so this is actually getting pretty close to being turned on. Let's get this material in then. Probably just this, right? Chitins. Bones. And we use our normal serpentine belt here, right? Oh, serpentine belt will suck here because of the cost. The cost of blue belts. Because it's one per building. Whatever. Whatever. Just do it. It's made to be used. So that'll be serpentine in. Now we have serpentine out. And it's 180 super steel per. That's right. 180 super steel per. I guess I kind of did it wrong, right? That's what we really want. It is ever so slightly more elegant. All right, there we go. There. That'll get the material in. And then it's just a simple in-out, right? And we have to be mindful of the pipes. So it's in, out. And then we'll use that pipe right there. Okay. Oh, and we also have to set up the out so it is only hyaline. Okay. So, like so, and like so. And this slid up. And this gets slid up. We are very close to being to this running, right? Okay. So let's hook up the fluids, and then this quite long build will come to an end. But, you know, very complicated with spoilage and spoiling precursors. That is not trivial. Oh, and I didn't put in my speed mod. Why do we have a hungry dinosaur? Alright, we'll go just shag that guy at some point. Where does the speed mod go? I guess it goes right here. And hopefully one day I don't actually need to do more. Hopefully this is enough, right? Okay, there we go. You're making 0.5 hyaline a second. So this is actually probably pretty bad. But I don't have nearly the commit tendons to run this any faster. So we're not going to have a lot of hyaline basically ever. It's going to be very precious. 10 hyaline for this stuff. Oh my god. Well, prod from here to the stars, I guess. Alright, so this is what we'll do to start. And it'll be okay, right? This guy's still waiting. So let's put acetic acid online. And then worry about steam. And then move on to solve the milk crisis. Maybe we should check in on iron next. See if we've caused ourselves tremendous pain. Alright, so you just need steam. How much? 320 a second? Oh. Oh, there's an issue here I didn't know about. Oh. There's a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if this gets prodded or efficiencyed to a... No, we're doing this wrong. I am continually doing this wrong. So we're going to need to put water in too. Then spam this. It's still 80 megawatts. Yeah. Yeah, I have some doubts about what's happening here. Alright, that puts it down to 50 megawatts while moving twice as fast. But this is still so expensive. Yeah, I gotta find a better way to make steam instead of just electricity. I'm gonna have to put in another power plant soon. I mean, it's just gonna be the way it is. I'm spending power far too quickly. Anyway, you are probably enough for everything I need. We probably need 2 of you. And we're not going to be able to put in 2 of you. We have to move everything over by 1 in order to fit this. Alright, so maybe we have just enough space for this. Cost of steam is high sometimes. This is it, right? We're done now, right? We can leave this alone now, right? Science still going? Yes, still going very slowly. Just getting there. Alright, steam in. This will just go when that's going. We'll just go and release tendons. Kind of worried that this is going to eat all the serine. Override stack size. You only do one. And these guys do more than one, so maybe that will split it. Yeah. Somewhat evenly, at least. Alright, and for my last trick, I need... to get rid of this bio crud. That's just like this, right? Crud out. And then a dinosaur to tend this. Or I can just throw the crud onto the meat line right here. That's actually better. Let's do that. Oh, we're gonna have to do some sort of underground, many undergrounds. Because if I just dump it onto this line, the biocrud will get out on the waistline and will make it all the way to the digestive system where it shall be digested, right? And there should be no problem. Yeah, so just like that. There's no need to get a caravan involved. Alright, so this is our Hyaline set up. I guess this is kind of okay. Need this guy to arrive. Need to check on this. Here, let's wait. Output. Okay. And then when everything's ready, I'll turn it on. I'll look at it, right? I want to see this run. This is kind of delicate. Alright, the terrible worm's working. Great. Iron. How's the iron situation? Ah, full up. We have one guy waiting. Oh, and you're old. I can help you. Whale hungry. And because you are filling your cargo, you get to go to the source. And you will save transport time with that. Right there. And you're taking it to where? Oh, this is liner boxes. Good to see those are going. All right, so iron plate was at the heart of a lot of problems. Like we needed that to make battery. Battery moving along. Battery looking great, frankly. Battery full up. Battery no longer a problem. Battery was a problem, so we had a simple circuit problem. Do we have a simple circuit problem? Doesn't look like it right now. Looks like we have a simple circuit solution. All right, we're full up, and this guy's almost ready to deliver again. Simple circuits have been solved. One of the branches of the simple circuit problem was this. And we are still waiting on ASP. So ASP being made here. It's great to see. And it's going to deliver fairly soon. All these materials are here. We're going to run for a while. What about the other ASP maker? So that's like the wave front of things in this factory messing up. All right, this is going good too. This is about to deliver. So we're about to have just... Here, I want you to go now because we're going to have a lot of just logistic time otherwise. So, good. ASP is crashing through the system right now. It's going to work out. Nextlit, full up again and trying to drop. Great. So, our problem is now milk. We have to go do milk at Korlex. And I need to take a very, very, very quick pause. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. We're going to have to go to milk 2. Maybe we should look at milk 3 even. And see if that's worthwhile. Maybe it's super cheap. Alright, hold that thought. Be right back. Alright, back. Let's take a look at milk, right? Can we go all the way up to level 3? I'm wary about this. I've been hurt so many times. So this is just ash and a couple Bodos, and we have a lot of Bodos. So we have an easy double plus on that. We have this, right? So we have level 3 we could do. That's putting in quality Korlex food, and that's absolutely not going to happen. Quality Korlex food costs a lot. Yeah, and it wants more ash. This is no-go. This is a bad recipe. It wants 2 quality Korlex food at that. And quality Korlex food is a lot of stuff. No. No, it only makes 6. It's terrible. That recipe is awful. We need more jerky. Oh, how's our jerky maker doing? We set this up yesterday, right? The double jerky maker? Yeah, we're just aging the fine meats at the moment. And it's going to take many episodes before this starts bearing fruit. But good. Glad it's working. Glad it's on its way. So we're going to Korlex level 2, which means we have to bring in ash and Bodos here. Let's choose one to be our avatar. So this good, this terrible, just awful. Just really, really, really bad. So we're going to level 2 instead. So we need fish too? No, we have fish. Alright, so we need to bring in 2 Bodos, 10 ash. And we have enough. We're just going to use another area here. Okay. No problem. It is good. So we need ash, and that's essentially a 1. And then 2 Bodos and Bodos. So our number is 5. So 9,000 divided by 5 is 1,800. A number I probably should have known before. So we should take Mr. Whale right here. Your job is to go shopping for me. No, it's already there. And I need you to go get ash, and I need you to go get Bodos. Ash is easy enough, even though we're having transport issues. Load items. Ash. Excuse me. Ash. We want 18,000 ash. And we want Bodos, which will be a different number. Bodos. Bodos? Bodos. Boomdos. We want 3,600 right there. And then you come here. And then it's a lot of ash. I kind of worry about that. Circuit condition. Comparador equals go. And then unload until target. Unload until target. 1 and 2. 18K. 36K. Alright, off you go. Then, how much should we put on? He asks aloud, unsure of the answer. You're definitely going to be Ash. And I suppose you should be... Let's just start with 3K with you. And you have to be Bodos. And so we're going to do a solid 1K of Bodos. Alright. And once this arrives, we'll switch over everything else. Then we'll probably need these guys to be faster. Great news on that, by the way. I can help. Alright, and that'll produce milk faster. We have so many empties. Alright, so when this guy gets back, we'll do this. Let's cut back and check on Hyaline again. Where are you? Hyaline. Right up here. Ready to go? No. We are in fact not ready to go. This guy's still waiting on chitin. And that is still a numal problem. And numals have multiple problems. But it's mostly we don't have enough milk. Okay. Got it. We are on that. We just have to have that whale come back. So what can we do now? Let's go check on Utoyalo again. As we're just struggling to learn more about the... Oh, it's so far away. Struggling to learn more about the ways of the sushi belt. Like, no, not yet. Over here, this one. Alright, so how are we doing now? We have plenty of material coming in. This all just gets transformed into kamuts, so it's worthwhile. This is keeping up just fine. Cacao seed's kind of broken. Do we have a better fruit recipe? No, but we can research it. That requires blood meal, though, so actually, no, we don't have it. It doesn't exist. Alright, so we have too much stuff on the belt again. We added more, and that might have been a mistake. Now we need more limestone. And these guys still not really going, because everything gets scavenged out before that. So that says increase belt throughput. Do I do this? This is many thousand units of belt. But it's kind of needed to fully get everything through, right? Thoughts in my head. How are we doing right now? We are low on biomass and on ash. The faster belt will just transfer more faster, right? Now we're putting a bunch of ash on, so it seems pretty wavy right now. Like there's too much gravel here. Let's turn gravel down and continue tweaking it. Limestone can stay how it is, though, because the gravel coming back around says there's just an imbalance, and that imbalance is too much gravel right now. It may not forever be too much gravel, but for right now, definitely yes, that thing. So let's just let it breathe a little bit and get this other stuff on there. And then we'll come back and check it again later. We're just going to continue. We're going to learn. We're going to continue learning. You know what? Oh, we're already doing that. We're scraping off all this stuff. We could like get the fertilizer off right here and take it down. Would it help at all, though? Only if we were filling it. Oh, it'll help if any of this is having trouble venting, which doesn't look to be our problem. Looks like we just need more limestone. What's the limestone requirement? 5. If we just kind of think of it in our heads, 7K gravel, 3K, it should be half. So let's turn that up to half. How much soil do we need comparatively? Just a little less? Okay, so that's the right amount of soil then. In theory. In theory. Alright, now what do? We're waiting for bio implants. That's great. Let's go shag this one caravan who's out of food. Strip him out of the south factory again. And then go check on milk, I suppose. We're waiting on just guys to arrive. That's kind of dull. Where's our friend? Where is he? I'm coming. Thank you, autosave. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna be there. I'm here. Alright. So that's probably doing alright. There's probably no problem there. I guess we go check out our deliveries again. Maybe milk has arrived. Milk wasn't that hard. Well, milk had to wait for Ash, so yes, milk was that hard. Have we arrived? No. Oh, he's on his way, though. Okay. He'll have that Bodos before long. Then he'll be here. We'll wait for this. And then we'll turn everything to level 2. Are you going to get there? Are you going to get there? It's going to fill up. Fill up on Bodos. Oh, perfect. I did the math right. It happens so seldom. And it's just a cause for celebration each and every time. And right here, still not wait. Oh, we're on our way. So everything's coming up. All right, so this guy's almost here. We're going to let this go. And then maybe we'll see our first Hyaline. See how this interacts. And we're here? Okay, we're here. Good. And drop and drop. And just start shoveling stuff on the belt. Okay, great. We are now outputting K. We should be outputting V. All right, so now this kicks in. We start making collagen. Collagen starts coming over. Then we should be seeing Komoot tendons as well. Is this splitting off? No. Why aren't you splitting off? You're not getting the V. Why don't you get the V? We have this line, this line, this power line, this power line. Oh, this is not getting into this signal. There. Now it is getting the V. All right, we are splitting the tendons now. So we're just going to watch that. So there's 2, and we just take 1. Okay, good. Just take 1. Looks like we got them both that time. That's probably pretty bad. All right, whatever. Oh, tech happened. So we have 1 there. I wonder why we have 1 there. Oh, because of that. All right, Hyaline being made. We have made Hyaline. It exists. We have gated it into this world. Wonderful, right? All right, I want you to do lab speed. I should have done this before. It was foolish not to invest in it. Where'd it go? Lab speed. There we are. And this is just an investment in my future. It'll pay off after a certain number of techs. How many techs? I don't know. All right, so we're going way too fast here. We're just going to waste a bunch of this stuff. It's going to be a dance between Komoot tendons arriving and this collagen arriving. In fact, I think I should probably just cut this off right here. We need next level Komoots. I have to put that on our list. That's going to be more than an entire episode, and it's just for a buff. So yeah. Oh, and we have to also do this. Thank you, please. Thank you, please. And it's still going to jam up. Like, there's no way it's not going to jam. We're making way too much collagen. How long does it last? Only 10 minutes. All right, we're going to turn you off, and we're going to turn you off. So all that's just going to get wasted. At least it decays into something that's immediately useful. The tendons aren't being made. Okay, they come in waves. And that's still probably way, way, way too many. Alright. Actually, we have Cobalt level 2. We already researched that? Cobalt. So the only way to do more is to get the next level building, which is far away, but not that far away, I guess. Alright. I suppose. And we need all of the rest of this stuff. Comuts are very well balanced. We have excess processing space. So are we making the Hyaline? Is it coming in? Kind of want to clip this right here. At least it lasts a very long time compared to everything else. Product's finished 2. Well, we only got an extra 1. Alright, so this is going to take a very long time to process. Here, let's finish it off, and then go check on milk, and then go do something else? Question mark. I am looking for the medical stack. So I say Hyaline's a medical thing. It just smells like it to me. And do we have room here? No. Alien enzymes? Oh, we do. Alright, you're just going to be a dinosaur. Mr. Dinosaur. You do this. And then you go up and you take this Hyaline, which will eventually appear in this box. You fill that cargo, come right here, empty that cargo. And that's your life. There. Hyaline is now finished. We don't have anywhere close to enough. Like nowhere even approaching enough. Can't even joke about having enough. It's taking a lot of serine out too. Probably we're going to have to print the tendons anyway. Probably. Even though we have a couple more doublings left. Like the Mark II Comuts. And then after that, the buildings. Alright, well, it's fine. Let's take a look at the sheet. So we did that. We're in the middle of that. And we get to go all the way up here in our sheet. Then Hyaline done. Alright. There's still so much more to do. We should probably get to MOVAs next. But there's so many things in between here and there. I want cow juice. Iced cow juice. Nicely chilled, please. That's right here. Okay. Have we dumped? We have dumped. What do we have on here? We have lots. And are you actually going? You are actually going. So now it is time. It's time to upgrade the recipe, friends. This should double milk production and more. So we can probably actually see it all, right? So this is 0.4 milk barrels a second. This is 0.12. So it's, in fact, a straight triple just off that. And we can go get better Korlexes. The better buildings are probably also worthwhile. Problem is we don't have any red hands helping out. Here, let's fix that. The red hands help a lot. Like that. Like that. Okay. And we have upgraded milk production. Not really something I expected to do today, but every day is a surprise here in the factory. I should check on ASP. That was on the edge of not being a problem. Where are all the Bodos? They're getting shoved on. Sorta. Running low on Bodos. It's hard to get them on because of belt competition. There. Now they're coming around again. Oh, we can do a proper mixer again. So pull that off. There we go. And this will make it even more even. Even. Okay, are we going? Are we making milk? Are we running around? All these guys? Yeah. Okay, so we should check back in on this later. Upgrade milk production. Done. And what can we do in the last few minutes of this episode? We have time to do one more thing, right? Usually what I do is just gawp at stuff. Technical term, by the way. This is just ever so slowly, ever so occasionally going. And all this stuff is going to rot out. So we're making 1.6 a second here. And then over here, we have more than enough. I guess we just have to suffer through this, huh? Until we get more kamutz. And the way to do that right now is better kamutz. And we don't have this going yet. We're way ahead of schedule, though. We have three victories in 500 rolls. That's really good. Let's go clear out our inventory. And let's do a general survey of bottlenecks. And see if there's anything we have to touch. It's not time to look at your toy yet. Just coming here to empty that stuff out. Great. We should look at lab instruments. I should look at SSP. I should look at lots of stuff. More mushrooms back in there. Oh, no. Okay, fine. I'll go dump at the Korlex again. Then in like 10 minutes, we'll take a look at milk production and see if we are happy with what's happened. Okay, that's a good plan. So let's just go, stand in city center, and think about ASP. ASP is currently full. We have a lot of it. We're out of stainless, though. Why are we out of stainless? Stainless is going just fine. So maybe there was a demand spike. I seem to remember something with ferrochrome yesterday. Oh, there was not enough molten steel for a long time. Now it's full up. All right, so that's coming, maybe. And if we go look at electric engine, which is just... the only purpose of these things is to become lab instruments, so good, I suppose. So that guy's delivering. And we have excess right here. Probably just delivered. All right, so if I go look at lab instruments, we should see a happy story then, right? Lab instruments? All right, they're being made. And they're full up, and this guy is going to deliver. That is, in fact, a happy story. I'm so glad to see this story and not any other ones. That whale's going back for more. We're already out of engine units, it looks like. Well, luckily we have a bunch in a bin. And luckily everything's prodded to hell and gone. Alright, so this guy taking lab instruments right here. And this is, again, the wave crest of problems. Once he arrives, he'll scatter everybody, but then everyone's going to come back wanting more. So it's going to be a while before we're through this bottleneck. So everything's just good right now. We're just doing good. Except for the fact that the factory is slow. And I have to go do something about that. Yeah, I have to fix numals too. Yeah, let's go take a look at milk production now. Milk barrel. Really? Oh, milk barrel. You. All right. Oh, we're very spiky. I don't like that. So we were at 70 a minute. Now we're very spiky. Well, this is just probably production, right? We were spiky before and we're spiky now. So in the last minute, we're at 160. It's not quite a tripling, but it's headed in that direction. Okay. What did we just research? We researched something, didn't we? It was on the way to Nexilit. This is our goal. We just researched bioimplants. Let's do one of these things. We have to make metallic glass. We have to make whatever the hell this thing is. Titanium, cobalt, chromium alloy. And our other thing is nanocarrier. That's, yeah, it is more expensive than everything. The nanocarrier goes into what? Ah, yes. The climb begins towards the next tech tier. All right, let's go do this alloy. This is probably the easiest thing. And it can't even be prodded. This is terrible. And this is used in lots of stuff. Lots and lots and lots of stuff that's coming. All right, this will be the last thing we do. Titanium, cobalt, chromium. If we go look, you just kind of look up. Is this here? Zungor cocoon processing? No, that's a tech. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. There. We'll get to do one more thing today. All right, so we need a bunch of smelters, right? We're going to do our standard bank of 8, which may or may not be a good idea. Then we need to site this somewhere. Probably right here. This is next. If we want to put in a whole stack of 8, right here is also possible. But looking at that, I don't think so. We're going to go right down here. We're going to go next to the ridiculous alloy. And then we'll put this together. And then we will congratulate ourselves on a good episode. This was a good episode. A lot of stuff got fixed. And we didn't even break stuff on the other end of that. Alright, so you're going to get stuck right here, I think. And if I just kind of look around, it is not our custom to put in windmills here. So we just kind of want this, right? Only you should probably be smelter Mark IIs. These are all smelter level 1s. That's kind of interesting. Like all of these guys. Easy doubling, ahoy. Here, this one. Well, no. This is kind of irritating, isn't it? Alright, we'll do this. Grab it all. Yes, I'm aware there's problems with this. Yes, I will fix that. Then we're putting it right here, I suppose. Oh, that coal reserve is gonna mess everything up. And I'm aware of that, and I acknowledge that. Alright, what line did I just cut? Before I know I did that. Did I just cut a line? Pretty sure I just cut a line. All but certain I just cut a line. Okay, Take that out. Take that out. It's going to be a standard carousel of all of our favorite things. Didn't I just cut a line? Yes, right there. There's the line I cut. I did that thing. That was me. Right here. Oh, and you're going to be a difficult one. Fantastic. Yeah, this coal reserve is going to cause everything just to be a pain. All right, so you're not doing this. You're doing the new thing. Yeah, you, exactly. Chromium, titanium, and a vacuum as our fluid. Why is science stopped? Why is that something that's even possible? Everything's fine here. We have plenty of science stored up. It's not going to actually stop soon. Why we lost universal religion? See, this is what I was thinking to myself. I was thinking it's probably meat products because of this. We probably need a lot more skin in the world. Get it from Ulrichs if they've been improved. Augs if they've been improved. I'd rather just slaughter more Augs, I guess. Which is best for skin? Zungror, but I'm not going to chop up a Zungror. God, no. Cotton guts aren't bad. Korlex are really good for skin. I should probably evaluate that. Or just go back to Augs. I mean, Augs are really tough to beat. They come in packs. Maybe I just do this. You have to put more meat on the belt. I need more brains anyway. I need more everything. So that just back to the Aug. The Augs are the best for this. Alright, so let's just write that down. Increase meat Aug production. We already went all the way up to level 3 up here, right? So maybe I just double this. Just literally double it. Take a big copy, put a big paste, you know, like this. Move all that. Yeah, got a cough. And that's not our problem right at this moment. Right at this moment, we've got a completely different problem. And that's just here. This is easy. Don't even think about it. Let's get our 3 ingredients. And we need what? We need 3 chromium. We need 1 supercrystal structure, 5 titanium. Oh, 4 titanium. All right, easy enough. And that number comes out, these all stack to 100. All right, so the number is 8. So that's nice and healthy. We're going to do 1100. So 33, 1100, is that 1100, 4400. Okay, easy peasy. Oh, we're out of whales. Not easy peasy. Neasy, no peasy. So we need just actual meat. Just double meat production. I can do that. I'm not super duper thrilled with it, but I can definitely go do it. It's going to be a lot more here. Let's pick up the Aug containers right now. Because we're going to need more of them than what we have. Like Augs pack, yeah, just bring lots more. Start making more friends. I see my future, and it is blood. Corn applauds. More blood, he says. All right, we have a whale. We have a whale doing normal whale things. We need to go. We need titanium and chromium. Titanium right there, ready in stock. Love to see it. Go get 4,400. And then I need you to go get chrome, which is right there, right? Chrome, ready, in stock, overflowing. Beautiful. Then you have to go get super crystalline cobalt, which I think we keep right here. Yes. Also in stock. 1100. Okay, great. Then you come here, circuit condition, comparador equals go, unload, unload, unload. And we make a little bit of progress. Okay, great. Off you go. Do my will. Chromium, probably, it's a very short belt, remember that. 400. Then you are probably 500. Then you are probably supercrystalline structure. I wish I could put you on the other side of the belt, which I can do. I can. Right here. Using red belt out of habit, I guess. Supercrystalline structure. You have to get the news. And that should be probably just 200. That feels right. And that goes on the near side of the belt, and it works out. This doesn't belong. Yeah, this is donating this the alloy somewhere. Only we don't need to do that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 10, 10, 10. All done, right? Not quite. We need to bring in vacuum. So we need to take this. Now we cut it. And we turn that right around. We have vacuum somewhere. Where? I don't know. Oh, we also have to get the fuel in. That's going to be easy. How much do you need? Well, first off, do we speed you? Can we prod you? No. How much are you making? 0.2 a second? You need so little vacuum. Here, if I just throw down 2, it'll be fine forever. Vacuum. Vacuum. No matter what I do, it's going to be enough now. He says with entirely too much confidence in his voice. Here, we fix this. We fix it all. Okay. Like that. Okay, so this is probably a little much. This is probably kind of vanity. It's okay, we like vanity. There's your vacuum. Now, we need to get your fuel in. Should not be terribly difficult, right? So we can just hook up exactly right there. There you go. You're powered by gasoline. We're definitely going to module this, as is the way of our people. In the module, we're going to use speed to start with. Nice 5-3. That does get everybody. Perfect. All right, so you're using a lot more fuel than before. So I help. I help with efficiency modules. You are still using a lot more fuel than before. So I help again. You are a 4-4. Now you are still up. Maybe you are a 3-4. And you are a 5-5. There, it's using a little more power than normal. So we're right on the edge. A little more liquid power than normal, rather. So we have a 5-5, a 3-4. So we just have to kind of crown it, right? Right there with like a 3-4, a 2-4 now? No, that's going at 4. So we have 5, we have 4, we need 3, a 2-3. That hits everybody, right? And now you are negative 40%. So nothing to do but put in exactly one more, right? And we will have, quote unquote, done it right. It hits all this. Now it's at half speed, but going at more than double speed, and there's really not much more I can do about this because of how I've arranged things. Alright, I suppose. I did my best. How long does this take? 10 seconds? Not now. Why don't you have vacuum? What is that? You have vacuum. Why are you being so weird? Alright, 7 a second. Not super thrilled with that. Am happy with how it's going faster, though. Alright. We have made yet more progress on our grand march to wherever we're going next, right? It's like pi psi 4, something like that, to wherever we're heading. So you have what you need? Yes, you're going. You need more of the blue. The blue's coming. Probably need more blue on the belt. Probably yes. There you go. Shovel it on, friends. That should be enough. Alright, and then the cube's coming, and then we have to take them over to... There we go. Titanium, cobalt, chromium alloy. Used for many, many, many things. Probably has to go on the belt. I should probably actually just go and do that, right? This needs 40 each. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Alright, so notepad, done. The alloy, done. You can clip this off, done. Alright, progress being made. Gotta go get MOVAs. Where are MOVAs? We have to get null gas bacteria up too. It's a lot of stuff we need. So the density of that's just a little too much, I guess. Or not enough. Here, we don't do this anymore. We don't need to sort. So it's not quite going full speed because of insufficient usage, I guess. That's fine. Everything's fine here. There's no need to worry about anything. I only wish I could prod it, and I can't. Where are MOVAs? MOVA? MOVA? MOVAs are decently far away. Actually, no. We could be powering towards them if we wanted to right now. So we can get growth hormones and then just MOVA and then handle that plant. Oh, advanced casting. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I want this specifically. I want this a lot. All right, don't think about that. Where are we? Oh, we're overtime. Okay. I suppose we go take a look at our projects once more. And then we wrap up. All right? Seem good? Seem good? No, we have to do one last thing. We have to plug this guy in. Do we have extra space? This is no. We need more Nexilite blue, I guess. And this is ridiculous alloy, so now we don't have more space. All right. Ridiculous alloy is becoming a problem. And it's getting made as best we can, I guess. We can speed this, can't we? Just like we did over here. If it's a bottleneck, I should probably do that here. What do we choose? This. And then we're going to be left with problems. Okay. And so that applied a... It's not reaching everybody. To reach everybody, it has to be right there. So, put that right there. Are you clipped or something? Right, this now reaches everyone. Except the guys over there. Great. No. It has to be a 2, I guess. 2, 4. What have I done here? What is this problem? There we go. Better. Alright, so we have to go with a 2, 4. Maybe a 2, 5. And then these guys are going at double speed. It's still not making very much. And you need to be spammed. I gotta go get more. So it looks like our one more thing grew one more thing. As happens. It's alright. More green, please. Oh, we don't have a lot of them. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Unless there's a bunch on the way somewhere. Maybe in city center. I don't think they get concentrated here. That guy had some. They're being made. They're just not enough. I don't think we have modules in here. I think that's just been laziness on my part, though. I'm not a fan of having to do this, but I understand it is the correct decision. Alright, so it looks like I'm just going to have to do the best I can down here with the disaster I have now made for myself. Good. Fantastic. It's probably best to start spamming. Yeah, that's bad. Probably best to start spamming 5/5s now. Maybe you go down a little bit. Then just 5/5. Everything. Oh, now it's at its limit. Okay. Then you can just be right here, right? Alright, these guys are now using 3 as opposed to the 35 over here. Yeah, and that speeds everybody. Oh, this is a wrong place. It's going to cause problems. Alright, so this is going to be one of the worst uses of electricity ever. Feel free to judge. There's another just single right there. Okay, so now all these guys... No, you are not at min consumption. Here, what if I do just normal ones? Are you now at min consumption? No, but you're pretty close. It's not a lot to complain about. Alright, so this should up the... essentially double the production of ridiculous alloy, assuming that this can keep pace. I'm not sure that's possible. I could always upgrade all the belts. I don't know, I'll have to look into this more later. Right now it looks like it's probably going to be okay. Probably sorta. Probably maybe a little bit. And if I need, I can come speed it again. Alright. Or if I actually need, we can just burn more fuel. Like that's also a solution. I don't like how it's trying to drop and can't. Like, wouldn't it be better to take these two and put them right there, and then do this, and then just not do this? You know? Here, take that. And do we measure twice now? Do we measure it all now? Where are we measuring? Right here where we can't see? Here, what happens when we clip this? Ah, so we only measure once. Good. Alright, so maybe this is better. Maybe I've just caused myself problems. Doesn't look like they're having trouble loading the belt now, which is good. Let's take a look at milk production. Milk. Korlex milk. And we haven't made any in the last 10 minutes? What is this? Korlex. I mean, it's right there. We haven't made any in the last hour? I don't believe you. Oh, it just doesn't count from barreling machines. Alright, I understand that. Milk barrel. Alright, this is a definite improvement. In the before time, it was 70 barrels a minute. And in the now time, it is 2.5 times that. Okay. I mean, that's a win. What was I doing? I was on my way to do something. I got distracted with it. Oh yeah, we're hooking up alloys. With this alloy not only going towards the alloy stack, but also going on the belt. On the main, the main sushi belt. Why is there a thing here? Is that... Oh, it was a tree. Another invader. Upgrade you. And then probably yes. Probably just this dinosaur. I want you to go get our new alloy. Probably we just start with this, right? There's a lot of them here, though. It's probably fine. Then empty cargo. Go do that. Now we need you to have a buddy. You have to be dinosaur hungry. And right here, and then I want you to fill that cargo. And I want you to take it over to the sushi belt. Which I think this is where we're at. Probably yes. Almost certainly. Then empty that cargo. Go and do it. And right here, yeah, that's nothing. And I guess we just do 2,000 on the belt. We do nothing short of that, ever. Alright. We have nanomaterial on the belt. We have all this advanced stuff. What's this supposed to be? Oh, mechanical parts. And this just isn't getting made very much. Huh, I wonder why. Brakes still? Brakes? And no lubricant. Oh, it's because it was shut off over there. Alright, we need more brakes. What's going on there? I haven't thought about this in a long time. Oh, he's moving. Yeah. I mean, what's the problem here? Are the brakes all going into something else? Like turbines? No, that's full up. Oh, no, wait. That was just turned off. Okay. Back when I was hoarding brakes in order to make turbines for the next level power plant. All right, so this is now going to get moving again. Okay, that's going to eat a lot of SSP, and that's something. All right, we got to wrap up. We had a good episode today. Lots of good stuff happened. What I need now. Oh, I gotta go look at Xenos. Sorry, one more thing. Always one more thing. Make sure Xenos are actually going. See if there's a giant crater here. Just endless screams. Alright, they are being made. And we got eggs right there and eggs right there. And on the belt, I see... we have no Xenos, no eggs. So, I'm going to want to start catching all of them soon here. We've made 12 products. Because we're just building up eggs, and soon I'm just going to harvest them out in order to put in more... yeah, look at that. Alright, it's kind of time, isn't it? Maybe at the end of the next episode. We want to just catch them all. Like, literally just catch them all, and then start up more. And just kind of stair-step production like that. Alright, that's fine. Everything's fine. I'm good, you're good, everything is in fact good. And we got a lot to do tomorrow while we invest in faster labs. Everything is great. We made progress today. On the long climb to pt604. We're almost done. It may not be immediately apparent that we're almost done, but we are. There is less in front of me than there is stuff behind me. This is our level, right? Right there. Right there. And now, screenshot. I have this really strong line right here to align myself down at the bottom in between the sodium hydroxide makers. And then I just align this with the S. Actually, we're not super aligned with the S. There we go. That's a little better. A couple pixels better. All right. What did we do today? Well, we did a lot. We ran around. We made 2 new items. We made Hyaline here, which is coming off of commuts. We have to finish commut upgrading, like on priority. We're not ready yet, but once that pops, we need to get this going. Because we need a lot more commuts. Maybe I should have put another commut farm up here. Maybe do the math on pups to raising areas. See if I can afford more. And you just slip over the ins and the outs and just make more commuts. It's an idea. And the other thing we did is we made this titanium crystalline alloy thing down here. It's just, it came up with the tech. It's being made. It's great. We sped up ridiculous alloy. We sped up another one in here that was like iron niobium, I think. A lot of the alloys have room to be upgraded. I should just go around just upgrading all of them. We're low on Nexlet Timmy alloy, I think, which I'm terrified is actually a Timmy problem, but I haven't looked at it. We need to put in more augs. We can just use more fleshy material in general. So we're going to double the aug pen area, and that'll be fine. What else do we do? We played with Xenos. Xenos are increasing now, ever so slowly. But soon their population numbers will spike and they will own this planet. We
tripled milk production by upgrading the recipe, integrating Bodos now, which are not quite free, but they're in abundance. What else? What else did we do? Ran around fixing little things here and there. It was largely a good episode. Oh, we finally got the line of iron ore in. We did use express belt for the last leg because iron ore was being a problem. Now we're eating 300 iron ore a second, which is going to be a problem later on because these are going to mine out. And I'm going to have to do something about that. What else? I don't know if I did much else. I just verified that everything's going well. We tweaked Vonixes. We added more barrels. We just did a bunch of chores. This was a good episode. We made quite a bit of forward progress, and the factory is running better. Anyway, I am now done. Thank you very much, everyone. We'll see you all later. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.